Because we gonna do it. Because how else are we gonna do it? Oh, there I am. Radio One Guy, because we have the technology and the world's biggest, most fully functional joystick being the magic pipe. We will bring the gnar.
Dang, slinging the gnar from the vague.
From the vague, yeah. All right, and just as I was about to... go live, I realized my Restream software needed to be logged into and it didn't save my password. Don't remember my password or my login information. And you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to watch my chat the old-fashioned way. Radio One Guy. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, yeah. I knew you guys would agree with me. What is that? What do I see? Oh well. Not perfect, but close. Radio One Guy, the broadcast that the kids dig the most. And if you don't believe me, just ask them. We're here for the kids. Radio One Guy, that's where we play the video games. Uh-oh. There we go. We got a new one. Always new ones. And, I'm just happy to see you guys. Let's triple check that we're coming through. Oh, look. We are. Aww. Dude, we are totally coming through. Happy Monday, Carly. Happy Monday, Zabeth. And then let me jump it over to the Twitch, as they say. No, not podcasts. Who listens to podcasts anymore? Not me. I mean, I do, but you know, what I meant was Twitch. That was a log in. Why you? Dude, really? All right, radio. Oh, here we go. Touch. Please work. Yes, it worked. Oh yeah. All right, good. Oh, you know what I need to start doing? Uncle Donk.
Rainbows on demand.
Uncle Donk says, Me too. I say, Pretty much.
Maybe we can fix it. No guarantees.
No guarantees. Here at Radio One Guy. And actually, let's try that again. Just make sure I got it. There it goes. Sometimes you want a slow fade, and other times you don't. Radio One Guy, slow fading into your Monday evening. And we're going to jump right in. But I wanted to say hi first. Hello, Big Vivens. Hello, W Coates 83 says, "Sup, cheeks?" Oh, you know what's up, my friend. We're in this business, bringing the gnar from the vague. Old school, new school, and no gnar like the present. There we go. Damn. Looking for better drones. I got better drones right here. Just give me a second. Give me a second to find them. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's stick with that one. See if the kids want to play along to that one. I think they do. I betcha. Oh yeah. The most gnar Atari. Uncle Donk says Tron with a question mark, and I do have Tron. Yes, this is a Tron game. I'll show you in a second. All right, I'm going to jump right over to... I'm going to warm up on the Facebook as we start because I felt like I missed some good stuff last time because I got warmed up so quick.
I got kicks.
No. That is something that's been it's been happening lately. The guitar riff for Jungle Boogie just starts. That's not a good sign. Wonder what could be doing that. Who knows? I'm not going to worry about it just yet. But first, let's get into the gnar from the vague. Radio1Guy. I ain't pulling your leg. We're here to do this the right way. And you know, when I say the right way, I mean it. How's the heat in the vague, says Dr. Cheeks. You know what? It snowed. It snowed in Colorado, says Dr. Cheeks. Let me tell you something. It's been nice here. It's been hot. But then, kind of with a chance of meatballs. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm gonna push go on the Facebook thing. I'm gonna jump right into this tonight. Hold on a sec, though. Where's my yeah, I'll use this. So, as they say, jumping right in, doing it the right way. Oh, yeah. And of course, when we speak of games, Radio1Guy, the good kind, not the lames. Oh, and if that's okay if I do a little, how you say, freestyle rhyme, and Park 95 on our Twitch page says Happy Mondays. And you're not talking about the band neither. You're talking about this. You're talking about Radio1Guy. Bringing the gnar.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague. And I appreciate you tuning in. We do this every Monday. For those of you new to the fold, We do this till it gets old. But when it's old, it's new again. You guys know the rules. Do you guys know the rules to the games? This is a new one we just got.
Maybe we can fix it. No guarantees.
Wayne, I see you on both platforms, you silly goose. Good on you, brother. Aw, rainbows on demand. And let's play a little game. We'll start with Tron. You'd think I'd practice this first, but it's not. You'd think I practiced, but it's not. Come on, get up there. Go. Ah, I see how it works. Oh boy, this looks hard. I might be out of my league. I may be out of my depth. Donnie. Radio. Look, as a matter of fact. Oh, I am indeed out of my depths. Robert John Locke on our Facebook page says, there are no rules. Welcome to the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
And I ain't pulling your leg. We're coming in just right on time. From the gnar and the vague, it's radio. One guy. Oh, yeah. So good to see y'all. So good. So good. So nice. We got some coffee and it ain't on ice. We got the good stuff from the vague. Bringing the gnar, I ain't pulling your leg. Oh yeah, set the scale and the righteous gnar. Bringing it to ya, not too far. Setting the crop settings in the moment. Fresh brewed V60 pour over.
V60.
Wouldn't you know it? And of course, it actually wasn't real V60. I'm using Earth's Moon's gifted Kalita. There was a time when we had an Amazon wish list and we were lucky enough to get gifted Kalita. Third wave single origin accoutrements.
Third wave single origin V60.
Oh, yeah, and today we celebrate the sun god. This is my third favorite coffee cup from my collection. Oh, that's the real gnar right there. That is real gnar. That's handmade, y'all. Oh, we ain't screwing around. Let me tell you something. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm going to get good at this. For now, we're just eyeballing it. But we plan to,
No. Maybe we can fix it. No guarantees.
We plan to do this better down the road.
Single origin. Single origin.
Oh. Good on you. Good on me. Radio1Guy. Stick around and see. We'll have some fun. Oh, I promise. Caleb Matthew McKnight says, Radio fun guy. Oh, so good to see you, friends. And of course, we got some fresh slabs on the way tonight. We'll get this rolling first. Of course, we're all smelling oceanish because we got into a fish fight. And we're going to freestyle rhyming like this all night. I hope it's okay. But first, we will bring the gnar from the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague. And let me tell you, don't underestimate the power of the low-pass filters. Oh boy, it's louder than I want it to be, but it's fun. Radio. One guy. Deep galaxies and deeper grooves. Certain applications crashing. Other ones stable as a moose. Celebrating the sun god with some fresh V60.
Third wave.
Third wave. And this is made strong only for the brave. Oh, excuse me. Went down the wrong pipe. That ain't gonna stop us. Not tonight. Oh no, it won't. Radio1Guy. Chris Gabriel on our Facebook page says, I am contributing vaguely. And you already got a like. That was a good comment, my friend. Yes, here comes Frosty the Snowman. I know last week I promised new, fresh slabs, but let me tell you something. It's hard to top the classics, though I plan to top the classics. I know you don't believe me, but you should. Radio1Guy. Hey! Tuning in, turning on, getting down. Taking a peek at our YouTube page. That's an awesome coffee cup, says Anastasia Marie. Well, thank you. I can tell you I got quite a collection. I plan to feature it here at this very radio show soon. I'll take you through the whole collection. There's a story for every cup. For every cup, there's a story. This one is a highly collectible, though not the highest. Oh, look at the saucer that comes with it, too. Free saucers. Dude. This one was a little less collectible than my favorite one. I'm going to show you that one next week. I wanted to give myself a week with the V60 third wave, single origin, pour over.
Single origin.
Because I'm still getting better at it. I thought for a little while that I wasn't good at pour over anymore. And it turns out I'm not that good at AeroPress, but I'm really good at the Kalita. Luckily for me, gifted to us here at Radio1Guy from the Earth's Moon 42 on our Twitch channel. And if you're not here yet, Earth's Moon, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Radio1Guy. Uncle Donk on our Twitch page says, you only rent good gnar. True that. We don't get to keep any of it, unfortunately. Don't you wish we could? Don't you wish we could? I do. I really, 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 really do. Oh, hey, I know that dude.
Times Infinity.
Oh, yeah, Times Infinity. Dr. Cheeks says, fresh saucer, thank you. Ticker says, oh, yeah. Uncle Donk says, rule number 5. There's no rule number 5. Well said, my friend.
Single origin, third wave, ill steez. Dang, Pops, what you got there?
I'll tell you what we got there. Epic, seamless, high bandwidth, upload bitrate. Oh, good news. You know what? Everything seems to be working. I was just having a conversation earlier today with the Mindbender about the risks and the rewards of running 7 pieces of high resource-intensive software on one computer for this very broadcast, and the dangers and excitements therein. Herein lies the issue, though. There's lots of problems.
Magic Pipe-O-Matics.
Of course, they can crop up, and we don't want that to happen, and we can't let that happen, and we don't want that to happen.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
And I gotta be careful with my coffee cups. I gotta be careful because, oops, I can't spill on my magic table here. I can't wait to show you guys behind the scenes here too. I got a lot going on these days in about a 5x5 foot square, a radius square. What's the square version of a radius? Radius squared? Isn't that what the kids say today? But it's real neat. I think it's impressive. But if I don't show it to you with the right angles, I don't think you guys are gonna like it. But if I show it to you with the right angles, you're gonna love it.
Radio1Guy, bringing the gnar from the vague.
So, with that said, we're gonna get into a couple things here. And when I say things, I mean deep in the Narasphere.
V60.
You guys know where that is, right? I hope so. I hope so. Ransor Needham says, man, Space Ghost tried to buy radishes from me. Now I shun him. I like your style, friend. Tristan says, I love the salmon. What's that really mean? No, there was a band called Salmon from the Bay Area that played sort of a rapish new metal back when that was in fashion, which it still kind of is. I mean, I know Rage Against the Machine is still selling records, but they claimed it was short for something. I don't even know anymore. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's yum. Oh, that's yummy. Here's to you, friends.
V60, single origin.
You know what? Let me tell you something about the single origin third wave naturally processed. As it cools, the fruit notes pop, kind of come at you a little bit, a little harder, a little, yet subtle, or a little bit more. Radio1Guy. I know I say that a lot, but I mean it. I got new video games here. I'll start this one again. I haven't gotten any better at this, by the way. I still find it difficult. Let's give it a shot, though. Here, let's put my coffee just for a minute. Let's put it over here. Let's give this a try. All right, here we go. Which is nice because I can choose the... Wait, how do... Oh, I know, I gotta jump. Radio1Guy, I gotta jump. So let's do that. Oh, I should have seen that coming. You guys know I play video games with my joystick now, right? The Magic Pipe joystick. I plan on doing more with it. And actually, I'll show you that soon. Oh! All right. This is only my first time with this game, so cut me a little slack. I plan on getting better at it. Let's go. Same mistake I made last time. Anthony W says, "Man, it's awesome seeing you improve every week. Thank you. You know what? I gotta pat myself on the back for that too. Even though I don't have a back, even though I'm just a floating head and hands and third wave single origin naturally processed coffee.
Third wave single origin V60, naturally processed.
Naturally processed. The good stuff.
Naturally processed.
Let's go back to this. Radio1Guy. But thank you, Anthony. Yeah, we're getting there. I've been putting in the hours. That's for dang sure. If they gave out awards for good intentions, I would win one for sure. They don't give awards for good intentions, Marge. Ned Flanders said that to Marge Simpson, which he was right. That was one of the more profound, some of the more Oops. Some of the more profound poetry from The Simpsons. When Ned lost his patience with the town and said, "They don't give out awards for good intentions, Marge." And he's right. You actually got to finish it.
The mind benders. I got gigs.
Oh yeah, I got gigs, by the way. You know what I'm going to do? I hope this is okay. I hope you don't think I'm flogging things too hard. Hold on, let me go to my, I haven't mapped a button for this one yet. It's brand new. Oh, it's brand new. But let me tell you, this is what the tour is going to look like. So I'm going to let it fly. This is all for September. But just in case you didn't know, because I'm doing a magic show in addition to playing the gigs, and I got new sounds. That I plan on springing on you kids at these gigs. So take note. I'll let these scroll by once. Maybe I'll do it at the very end too. But we went through a bit of trouble to figure out the scrolling mechanism on the Resolume text scroller slab. So we figured you'd. Zebeth says, "Wait, you do magic? Oh, come on, Zebeth. You know how we roll. You know what that one guy's all about. You know how we do it. Making the kids scream and shout. Magic's in the air. It's all around us. You just got to know where to look. Radio1Guy. You can read all about it in the magic book. Not mine. Read all about it."
Dang, Pops, what you got there?
Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. Radio1Guy. Whoops. Play a game while we rock this action. Very professional. Well, you know. Hold on. We're only in October. It's a 2-month tour. And I'm going to set all this stuff up. All the stuff you see before you is going to be in the van. So that way we can keep broadcasting on Mondays. And keep it a-rolling for you guys. A-rolling. Go get him. Go get him, Tiger. Oh. Scheißen. Oh, well. Zebeth asks, what's the most recent effect you've learned? God, I wish I could tell you, because I'll get in trouble if I do. It's more of a technique. Let's just say it deals with things. It deals with issues that usually take lots of time to get to the bottom to. Did you get it? Zebeth, weigh in if you got what I just said. I just spoke in Penn and Teller code. I don't know if you guys watch Penn and Teller Fool Us, but they do a very honorable thing by not busting magicians' tricks in front of the audience. They speak in code like that to let the magician know that they know that they ain't fooling nobody. Or they ain't fooling them. They're fooling everybody but them. Everybody but them, but them, but them. Everybody but them. Let's see something. I think I could be cropping all this better. Oh, there we go. Nah. I gotta say, you know what? Another effect I've recently started using. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, let's do it that way. I'll do it that way. Cropping. And MIDI mapping my cropping feature to my knob features. The knob features connected to the cropping feature. The cropping features connected to the MIDI CC note. The MIDI CC note connected to the controller. The controller connected to the butt noggin.
Rainbows on demand.
Oh, you guys. Hopefully you get all these references. I don't always know what I'm talking about, but come on, man, this tour goes forever. Oh, no, we already did all that. Okay, let's...
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
All right, that's the... those are the advertisements for the evening. Now we can get to the... We can get to the gnar and have some fun. Carly Wynn says, I wish I could go, but it's another 21 plus show in Chicago. Hopefully I'll see you Sunday. Darn it! I'm sorry, Carly. I was just talking to somebody about this issue. It is hard. It's hard for people in the music business. Not me. It's easy for me. It's hard for the promoters to put on all ages shows. Why, you ask? Because, unfortunately, the clubs make all their money hawking booze to the boozers out there, and the music is almost more of a vehicle to hawk the booze. Unfortunately, the system is it ain't perfect, but it's I can't complain because I got some very nice, fun places to play my music out there and do my magic. But the downside is to have an all-ages venue is difficult, very difficult, but very worth it. And I insist almost every market. I try to insist on playing an all-ages place if there's an option. There isn't always. Sometimes there's compromises to be made. For example, they can put up a gate and let the boozers on one side and the kids on the other.
Dang, Pops, what you got there?
Sorry. But you get the gist. So sorry, Carly. I promised to try Chicago. Where would I play in Chicago that's all ages? Fireside. I know there's that. Empty bottle. No, that's a bar. The Vic Theater. It's too big. I'm not that famous yet. Oh, someday when Radio1Guy really takes off, then I can fill the seats at the Vic Theater and then all ages. But oh boy, that's a big place. I don't see that happening just yet. Lyle Chipperson says, "What's cracking, one guy? Good to see a friend." Jumping around here from platform to platform with my old iPhone here. Uncle Donk says, "It's a honker." Frank Zappa. Yes. That was always his cri de coeur. Was his weird music and his nose. God bless that man. And boy, do I miss him. Radio1Guy. Hey, there you are. There you are. How do I do this again? Oh, yeah. Shoot. Oh, what am I doing? Radio1Guy. If it works.
We'll get to this in a minute. I don't know how many of you saw my comedy set last week, but it was good, and I got a few more jokes. So a little later in the program, we're gonna bring the gnar from the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
We'll get to that later. Whoops. Oh. Wow, that's quite stark by contrast, isn't it? Radio1Guy. And yeah, that was we got new character. I'm going to be slowly introducing the characters each week. We got new ones coming down the pipe. As usual, I'm good at making plans, bad at delivering, but it is coming together. I got to say, it's one of those things that slowly but surely, Radio1Guy, slowly but surely, we got some rainbows on demand.
Rainbows on demand.
that's interesting. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Slowly but surely. I know I'm not supposed to call you Shirley, but we'll get into it. Steve Rees on our Facebook page asks, which way to the restroom? You know the answer to that. Oh. Yeah. Let's go back to this. I didn't want to miss out on our Tron game here. Oh, there we go. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. By the way, I meant to tell you guys that a couple mistakes I make, and I make these mistakes a lot. I try to pay attention to the chat as I do this, and sometimes what ends up happening is I miss some really good questions, really good commentary, sometimes from some very dear friends that I haven't heard from a long time, and then I feel like a jerk. So I read them back. Like, for example, John Hammond, what's up, brother? I was on their podcast very recently, and I told maybe the best telling I've ever told of my Tom Waits story. So check that out. Hey, John, if you wouldn't mind throwing up the link here in the comments. And I meant to say hi to you last time, but I didn't see you because I was so busy bringing the gnar from the vague. And I forget to look, and then I see, and there's been people I went to elementary school with that weigh in, and I don't see them, and then I feel like a jerk. So anyway, but good to see you, John. Yeah, put the link. John says, good to see you, man. We had Martin Atkins, Pigface, on the podcast yesterday. I introduced him to your stuff. He was excited. Heck yeah. Thank you, John. Heck yeah. Matt and Ginger say hi. Say ow.
Mind magic, Pipe-O-Matic.
That's awesome. Keith MacArthur. Last time, see, this is what I'm talking about. Last time our paths crossed was at a Papa's Culture gig at the Jupiter, I think. Talk about evolution. Thank you, Keith. I am a fan of Keith MacArthur. That is the truth. And actually, Keith, stick around for a second. I want to show you something. This is something I did last week. See if I can pull it up here. See if you recognize this. If you recognize this gnar from the vague. Not that. This. Oh man. So I was trying to explain to the kids a little history, giving the kids a little history lesson here. Let me try this one more time. Radio1Guy history lessons, Bay Area history lessons. And this one specifically, because I don't know, Keith, if you have looked at the Facebook Berkeley Square users group, not users group, but boy, it is awesome because, well, for a lot of reasons. Let me get this going here. And then let me do a little bit of, I just want to make this a little more psychedelic. There it is. But tell me if you recognize this, because this specific ad, I know I did this last week, but Keith, you're bringing me back. See, Victim's Family, Swallow My Pride, Dad's an Engineer, Fungo Mungo, the homies, NRG, that was my band. We got to open for Fungo Mungo. Swallow My Pride was also my band, and we opened for Victim's Family. This was all within a week span of each other. Yes. Vibe Tribe with Idiot Flesh opening. Idiot Flesh going on to be Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum, and then later Free Salamander exhibit. Look at the Spent Poets. That was a supergroup. Pretty much a supergroup. The Field Mice Curveball, featuring members of Everybody, Handsome Poets, Lawsuit, You and What Army, Good Times, Golden Oldies, Radio, One Guy. So I just wanted to show you that. If you're still here. If you're still there, Keith. If not, no problem. We'll catch you on the flip side. But I'm always happy to catch up with my Bay Area peeps. For shiz. For sure. For reals.
Third wave, single origin, V60. Naturally processed.
Third wave, single origin coffee. Only here at Radio1Guy. Sounds like an advertisement, and it's not. You may think it's an advertisement, but it's not. Yeah, what do you think, Keith? It's pretty good, right? And I was telling the kids, this is 2 weeks ago that I busted out the Berkeley Square ad. I have in my garage here in the Vague, and when I say Vague, that's Las Vegas, Nevada, where I live now. And in my garage, I have boxes and boxes of old BAM magazines. And I'm just going to go through all of them and find the ads, because the ads are the best part. The old school ads.
Naturally processed, V60, single origin, third wave.
Oh, yeah. Good news. We're up in this business here. Thanks, you guys. It's good to see everybody. I'm glad you could all join. Glad you could join the hang. Here, I gotta be real careful with my coffee cup. I busted this out because it feels like a special occasion, only because I decided to quit AeroPress and move to the Kalita Wave. And oh boy, I did it this morning, and I think I refined it even more. I ordered a scale on Amazon.com. That's coming tomorrow, so I can get right to the grams, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm done over extracting, y'all. We're gonna start brewing proper, the right way.
Hey, that one guy, what you got there?
Third wave, single origin, naturally processed.
Naturally processed, V60, single origin, third wave.
I know, I like that. I spent a lot of time making that, so that's why I keep putting it up. I took a GIF and I up-gift it. As you could say. I up-gift the gift. Oh yeah. Let's see. Actually, what we want to do. Let's. You know what? We don't always want to do it like that, but it's not a bad way to do it. It's just. It's a. You know what? It takes. It's a compromise to. It's a compromise between wide-angle lenses and Resolume cropping. I know you know what I'm talking about. Sort of depends.
Radio1Guy transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
I don't know if you guys knew or know or knew. Maybe you knew. I hope you know. I hope you knew that I did a even better upgrade very recently with the joystick here, and that's what's enabling me to play video games. It's not just it's not what you think. It is. Hold on a second. What did I just do? Radio1Guy. It's not what you think. I mean, it is. But why is that scooched over like that? Oh, wait a minute. Radio, one guy. It's not what you think, but it is. Oh, I know why. Sorry. You know what? I cannot come up. I got a better solution for that. I know what to do. I know what to do now. But right there, see it? That's the joystick mechanism. This is in the. I can control now. I can control lots of things. All fun stuff. It ain't just video games neither. Well, a lot of it is. But some of it's more. But it's not. But it is. And let me see if I can pull up my 2600, my Atari 2600 emulator here, which allows me to really go deep. Sort of depending on what you're looking for. Everybody's got different tastes where video games are concerned. See if we can get oh, there we go. Make it a little more psychedelic. So this is the hard one. This is the strategy of this one. I don't know if you guys are familiar with E.T. the Extraterrestrial, but it was a video game that was so popular they ended up making a movie about it. But the video game was the thing that really captured the kids' imagination. See, this is the hardest part. You can't get out of these holes. See, I'm below the hole and they still fall in the damn thing. You know what? If I can't get out of this hole, I'm probably gonna just quit. Radio, one guy. Even with a 7-foot tall joystick, it makes it hard to. Man, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But this game, apparently, actually, the truth is, of course, they made the movie first, and then they made the game in like 2 weeks because Steven Spielberg was vibing on it. Whoops, see, he got me. And he wanted to make the game, so they went ahead and put the rush order on it. And this very ambitious, very talented, can't remember his name, video game designer, engineer for the Atari platform 2600 made this, and didn't sell, and they had to bury 5 million of these in the desert in New Mexico. For real, these cartridges. And there's a documentary on YouTube about it. It's awesome, where they excavated the cartridges to see if the story was true, and it turns out it was. And it was very emotional. The designer guy was there. He went, and it was really cool. I recommend it. I can't remember what it's called. Atari Game Over or something like that. I think. Caleb on our Facebook page says, Radio 1Guy, phone home. I know. Aw. Joe Norfolk, what's up, brother? You know, I saw you earlier. I meant to say hi. Joe on our Facebook page is asking, what is the coffee company you order from again? Oh, let me tell you. Mostly, I don't order on the whole. Although I was telling you I got that Phil's dark roast, but don't do that. Don't do that. Save Phil's for when you go to the Bay Area, because what I decided is the dark roast stuff only really tastes good when the fog is rolling in off the bay. But when you're out here in the desert, you're going to want the third wave single origin naturally processed.
Third wave single origin.
You're going to want that stuff. And so I go next door. I happen to live next door to the best coffee shop in all of Las Vegas. No big deal. And I get me, they get their, they don't roast, they get their roast from Felton Coffee up in Everett, Washington. And it's a light roast, single origin, naturally processed. And then also I get it up the street at the other best coffee shop in Las Vegas called Vesta. They roast their own stuff, and he is a Jedi with the roasting. So I get one of those two, and then when I hit the road, I pick up bags along the way. Like what? Pilcrow in Milwaukee. I'm going to name a few right now. Onyx Coffee Lab in Arkansas. Fayetteville proper, Bentonville represent. I pick up, let me think about this. In Chicago, I always go to the Wormhole. They feature roasters from all over the world. Who else? What else? Somebody remind me. I can't remember. Let me think. Dang, I can't remember now. Who are my other favorite roasters? Oh, Sweet Bloom, Colorado. Huckleberry in Colorado. Speaking of, you get a little more of this action, right? Oh, god dang, that's good. Pardon my French. Let's see. I'm skipping some. Oh, we get to the Northwest, of course. We got Felton. We got, Portland. Portland's got some gnar. Some epic.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Not from the vague, from Portland. Some good stuff there. I highly recommend. Oh, okay, let's talk about Portland. Water Street. My man Wes, who's one of the greatest baristas that just recently left Las Vegas to go back to Portland. He hit me to Water Street, as well as my good friends over at Publicust hipped me to, what are they called again? Proud Mary. Proud Mary, there we go. It's expensive, but it's good.
But it's good. But it's good.
What happened to that? That used to be louder. Well, we'll get to that in a sec. You're welcome, Joe. Joe from our Facebook page says, thanks for all the info, brother. Appreciate it. Hope to see you at Hodie's. Yes. Hodie's Half Note. I'll be there. Let me know if you want me to take photos again. I will. I do. Let's do that, brother man. Brother man. And for those of you, I did a scroll of my tour dates. If you missed it, just look at my websites. It's available on the World Wide Web. And if you don't like websites, if you're more about hold on a sec, where is that thing? I'm looking for it. Oh, there it is. If you don't like websites, I'm scrolling around so much I'm out of breath. If you don't like websites, what the hell am I doing? Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. No, it is over here. Sorry. Sorry. Dude. Oh yeah, it's way over here. You know what? I gotta map a mini button for it. I will. I promise. If you don't like websites, you can find me on social media. You guys into social media? I find it very, what's the word I'm looking for? I wrote a song about it. Actually, I didn't write a song. I was going to improvise a jazz song. Oh, I can't use that sound. Wow. I'll do that later. Hold on a sec. We can do better than that. You're better than that, Radio1Guy. Yeah. Let me put my coffee cup over here. I came up with a fancier way to do a fancier camera angle, so you can really see what the hell's going on. So, just in case, I wanted to play that song for real. Triple fast action, y'all. You get the gist of it. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna knock my coffee over. I keep doing that. Radio 1 Guy. It's fun though, right? I gotta remap that too, because check this out. Oops. Oh, yeah. Good times. Golden oldies. Radio 1 Guy. Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
All right, I just wanted to... I'm going to do more of that. I promise. I know I was talking to a disgruntled Radio 1 Guy fan last week. Right here on this very platform.
Single origin.
And they were saying, hey, how come we don't get any fresh slabs? Well, it's coming. I plan on doing more jamming for you guys. That's kind of the whole point of this. I'm not just gonna talk, but I'm gonna talk. But I'm also gonna jam. I'm gonna talk it and I'm gonna jam. That's the plan. Hey, who's that? Radio 1 Guy. Oh. Yeah. Radio1Guy. Hello, friends. I know it gets a little trippy. And sometimes I don't even know where I am either. But I think that's the fun of it. We can get a little lost and then found. That's a Captain Beefheart line. And of course, we can learn from our mistakes and keep the growth. Keep it all moving forward. Oh, yeah.
Bringing the gnar from the vague. Radio1Guy.
Switch big spin, switch back nose blooding the oh, it was back to switch. Switch big spin, switch back nose blooding the flip out or switch back side big spin, switch back dead nose blood. Switch big spin, switch back nose blooding the flip out or whatever. Guy no switch back tail shove it, the switch back tail shove it. Guy oh, it was back. Switch big spin, switch back nose blooding the flip out. Guy no switch back tail shove it, beneficial might be one of the greatest tricks of all time ever filmed.
It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by will alone, it is by the juice of safu that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stains, stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
That's true.
It is by the juice of safu, it is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of safu that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stains, stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of sap food that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains. Stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Guy Marano, Switchback Tail 7 and Beneficials might be one of the greatest chicks of all time. Guy, Switchback Tail 7. By will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of sap food that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains. The stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. By will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of sap food that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains. The stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Ah, dude. Neil Blender. Give it up. Radio1Guy. Radio1Guy.
It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of sap food that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains. The stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. By will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice, sap, food that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains. The stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Supposed to be doing that. Oh gosh. You ever work hard on a 7-foot tall joystick? That's more than a joystick. I mean, you know what I mean. Radio. One guy. More than a joystick. We got our friend here, and last week, he did some real good improv comedy for you kids, so let's see if we can get that up and running again. Before we do it, we have full control over him, as you can see. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. That's not supposed to be on there. Hold on a minute. We'll make it happen. Oh, we'll make it happen.
But see, I love stickers, and every old skater really loves stickers. I mean, we really do love stickers. I'm kind of serious. I mean, because stickers are kind of important. Because seriously, that's.
The ultimate fish puns collection. Here we go. I'm sorry that I'm looking on the web for material here, but this will be worth it. I have a feeling. Oh no, those are just puns. Any jokes? You know what? Let's just do puns today. I think it's probably good enough.
Our universe is full of mysteries,
There he is.
Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the radio show today. There's a couple new ideas we got here. Always bringing the gnar from the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
And I know we promised you some fish puns, so I got a few. Have you guys been thinking of fish puns? Or do you need some time to mull it over? That was pretty good. Admit it, that was funny. You guys like that one. Oh, you guys like that one. See, I knew it. I knew you would. Radio1Guy. There he is. All right, I got a few more. You guys know that you don't have to be a brain sturgeon to come up with a fish pun. Oh God, that was dumb. All right, let's keep going. What a load of paddocks. Y'all should be creating your own fish puns anyways. Don't leave it up to salmonelles. Get it? Salmonelles. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going here. This is neither the time nor the place for this. I don't get it. My dad was a fisherman, but he quit because his net income wasn't enough. Oh shit. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Right, let's keep going. Sorry, my attempt at a joke was a pile of carp. I'm hooked. Oh, these are good. All right. You guys aren't quite up to scale. Oh shit. All right. There's more. Hold on. Who will be the sole survivor up here? Me, I betcha. I really believe that from the bottom of my soul. The soul's a fish. God, these are rough. Salmon had to say it. Ooh. Oh shit. I knew I should have kept looking. DJs aren't allowed to work at fish markets because they're always dropping the bass. Bass. Bass, bass. I don't like any of these. I bet these puns can't go on for much longer. I bait these puns can't go on for much longer. Alright, I apologize. For real though, we worked hard all week on this stuff and I didn't prep enough with the material, but of course I prepped a lot with the MIDI mapping and the NAR.
Bringing the NAR from the vague.
I apologize.
But you know. There's more. There's more where these came from. Just a couple more. Let's try a couple more. Better background going on this. We've seen that one already. Oh yeah, let's take it to hyperspace. Did you hear about the illiterate fisherman? He was lost at sea. Sea. The letter. Oh my god. Come on, man. Hey there he is. I know that guy. What guy? Oh, I've heard that one before too. You guys are the best. Oh yeah. Thanks, guys. Oops.
Sorry, thank you guys for being patient with that one. What? Oh, I know it looks like the moon. It looks like the moon made of cheese, but that's not what that is. I'm not going to show you what that is because it might ruin the surprise. Let's see, we got one more educational. One more educational thing I wanted to show you guys. Let's start with this.
Our universe is full of mysteries, not least because of its size. It gives rise to some amazing natural phenomena and new occurrences that we are discovering daily here on our rocky little planet. But it seems outside the realms of black holes and such other naturally occurring structures that one of the biggest space mysteries comes from nothing. Imagine trillions of stars, countless phenomena, and yet the biggest mystery in the universe comes from an area of nothingness. In the vast expanse of atoms, matter and light that is our universe, the greatest mystery is where there is nothing, what lies in the dark. This area of nothingness is the infamous Boötes Void, a massive, sparse and lonely empty area of space.
Check it.
And it isn't a small area either. At almost 350 million light years in diameter, this sphere of nothing is one of the biggest known things in the universe. For the last 40 years, Boötes Void has been baffling scientists. How could such a large area of such little contents exist slap bang in the middle of what we thought was a uniform distribution of matter all over the universe? We've been pondering the mystery for decades. Is this area of loneliness just an extreme natural phenomena, the biggest of which has ever been observed, or is it something more sinister? It seems the answers to these questions truly lie in the dark.
Dig it in. Dig it out. Radio1Guy. Showing you what it's all about. every Monday on these channels, here and there. Social media driving me crazy. When I stare at my phone too long, it makes my eyes all hazy. Oh, yeah. Turn on your notifications. Turn on your heart light. Let it shine wherever you go.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Let it make a happy song for all the worlds to see. Radio1Guy. I'm so happy you joined me today. I mean tonight. And now we're all smelling oceanish because we got into a salmon fight. That wasn't my fault. It wasn't yours neither. It just kind of happened that way, so let's make the best of it. What do you say? Oh, what do you know? What do you say? I'm just happy you're here with me. On Monday. Every Monday, we do it. I know that's not new news. But new news is good news. Especially it's coming from us. And then we can share it all together then. Sharing it together with the goals and the things, improving both. Frodo as Lord of the Rings. And it's fun this way because we can keep the gnar from the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Can't find my chat. Oh, who cares? Thank you guys for tuning in, though. It means a lot. Means a lot. And new things coming down the pipe, as always. Empty promises, but I plan on delivering on a few of them. Maybe not all, but definitely some. I promise. Goals and things coming your way. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna do this any day. Oh, yeah. You know what? I gotta get my chat bot up going the right way because this is too difficult. Doing this wrong. So thanks, guys, for checking in with me. Checking in with you. We're here every Monday. You guys know the drill. And I promise, fresh slabs.
Fresh slabs.
Coming right up. Next week. Don't believe me? I'll show you. I'll show all yous. You'll see.
Set the controls for the heart of the butt noggin.
Thank you, friends. A yummy, yum, yum, yum. Yeah.